Justin from Hangzhou Chinastar reflective material. This is in Changxing. It's a Changxing factory. Here I'm standing in front of the door of the factory. Months before, many customers ask us to have a factory visit through video so that they can understand more about us. Because as you know, that the pandemic has really made everything messed up, and the customer cannot make it through to come to us. So let's go and have a check what we have inside. Oh, by the way, as lots of the production procedure is highly confidential, so at those parts I might prefer to skip those parts. Hope you will understand us. Thank you very much. Okay, let's go and see what do we have inside. First, let's have a full outside view of the factory. It's huge, isn't it? Chinastar was established in 2003 from scratch in a very shabby room to now. We have 3 factories covering in total more than 42,000 square meters. This one where we stand covers more than 20,000 square meters. We are going to build our 4th factory next year. So we'll have 4 factories in total then. I really wish I had a DG Maverick 2, the latest drone, to show you the overview of this factory. So before we get into the factory, I really want to emphasize here that with Chinastar, there are lots of reflective material manufactured in China, but we Chinastar now only focus on the reflective materials for garments. And we are very proud to say that we are the #1 garment reflective material manufacturer in China. You can also visit our website www.chinareflective.com to track out more information about us. Thank you. Okay, now let's go inside this factory. The room ahead of us is the office for the administrative department. It's the hub to all workshops in this factory, which saves lots of time for all the workers here. Moving forward, you will notice that there is a reception desk at the entrance. And the receptionist is always kind and helpful. At my left side, it's the main office for the production and QC department. As it's Saturday today, only a few people are on duty. At my right side, it's a comfy meeting room where the managers here can have a quick meeting, and also it's the first stop if you, our dear customers, visit our factory. Besides the administrative office, there are 2 workshops for glass bead, one at the left side and the other at the right. Let's go to the right one first. The raw material is preserved well in the can, and the cans are placed in good order. You might have noticed that each can has an ID card on its top, because by doing so, we can trace the origin when problems occur. As there is confidential information on the card, I'll not go much deeper, and let's go to the next one. We are at the door of the left one. People inside the room are busy moving the raw material. As you can see, all the cans are placed in good order as required by our company's regulation. Good raw material guarantees good quality. Over the last 17 years, we've developed our own sophisticated way of selecting and refining good material. All the glass beads will be further processed by us after they arrive at our stock. We don't manufacture the glass beads by ourselves, but as a head in this industry, we always enjoy the advantage of the priority treatment from our reliable suppliers, and that in turn helps us sustain the good quality and lead the way in the garment reflective material industry. Like the glass bead, the adhesive is pivotal to the quality of reflective products in terms of home wash, industrial wash, reflectiveness, etc. It connects the glass bead, aluminum, base fabric together. So we can't stress more of the importance of the adhesive. It's just like the water to a human being. And fortunately, we are in the control of the adhesive ourselves. We manufacture the adhesive, and our engineer has been dedicated in research and development of adhesive ceaselessly. Unlike the glass bead that's quite safe to deal with, which you can touch by your hand because it's made mainly of silicate, the adhesive is actually a chemical product. The raw material is highly combustible, so it's super dangerous to deal with. No people is allowed to go into these workshops, as any charge from people can be accumulated into large enough to start a fire. You might not know that in this chemical workshop, we have 7 lines to produce adhesive with an annual output 4,560 tons, and not a bit of these adhesives will be sold to other companies. They'd all be consumed by our own production line. Besides the adhesive line, we also have a TPU line with an annual output of 720 tons. Okay, now we are at the door of the coating line workshop. If we compare the raw material like glass bead adhesive to the water to human beings, then this coating workshop is the heart to people. This is a place where half-finished products are made from raw material. In this workshop, there are 10 coating lines with an output capability 37.2 million square meter reflective material annually. It's huge and highly effective, isn't it? How do we make it? Because unlike many other factories who just buy production lines and use them, we adapt those production lines to best fit our production. Till now, we have more than 100 patents covering product design, production techniques, raw material production line design, equipment design, etc. I don't have an accurate comparison data for now, but according to a study for the whole Chinese reflective industry between 2000 and 2014, there were in total 1,863 reflective material related patents. Chinastars ranked the top with 48 items, far more than the second and the third one with 30 patents respectively. For now, Chinese reflective industry is growing faster and faster, and we Chinastar reflective material still leads the way in the garment reflective material industry. Still, as mentioned earlier, some parts are highly confidential, so I skipped those parts. Thanks for your understanding. So from this workshop, the half-finished products are made ready from raw material like glass bead, adhesive, aluminum, and base fabric. The product comes out with a full width varying from 110 cm to 160 cm. But some customers only ask for reflective tape that's 5 cm, 2.5 cm, or even smaller, because there is a minimum width requirement in the regulation for safety clothing design in various standards like NC 107, ISO EN
2471, etc. I will show you how the full-length products are split into smaller ones. When the half-finished products are ready, they go through a series of tests, especially the before and after wash tests. So from the screen, we can read the reflectiveness is 502 candela lux square meter at entrance angle 5 degree and observation angle 0.2 degree. I believe nobody will doubt how good this material is. Besides that angle, other 15 reflective data at different angles will be measured. The lady is doing sampling of the reflective fabric to be wash tested, and the sample is to be sewn on a base fabric before being delivered to the laundry room. The wash test is based on the international standard for home wash or industrial wash, or the customer can offer their request for the wash test. A full-length reflective fabric roll is being delivered to get split. This workshop is called split workshop, as the machine splits the full white fabric to smaller ones as requested by customers. Workers now are busy with their work, as in this year, our sales have increased 30% compared with that in last year. All the production lines are fully loaded. I'd like to mention a bit that all the employees here have been in this company for many years, so they are quite skilled with their work. To some extent, the company don't need to train new employees again, which is a guarantee for the stable product quality. One thing that might interest you is that in our new factory in Jinshan, which is 30 minutes away from here, all the machines there have been upgraded into automatic ones. So dear customers, if you are in this industry, please do spare a few days to pay us a visit. It's worth your time. As we have many customers' brands here, I'd not shoot everything, and let's move to the next place. In this area, we are seeing many ladies busy doing the tape winding. It's the last step before the tape is being packaged. There is a counter here to calculate the length of the reflective tape, so the size of the tape can always be accurate. Besides the counting, the worker also needs to pay great attention to the surface of the reflective tape, not just being careful not to contaminate it, but also to identify if there are any defects. I'd like to mention that we have our own special 6-step QC system to guarantee almost zero defects throughout the whole production. The inspection goes through the whole process from the raw material to coating, splitting, rewinding, packaging, and a final random inspection before shipment. So our products are renowned for its stable quality. Here we are at the final step, packaging. You can see it clearly that the tape will first go to the automatic thermoplastic packing machine before it's placed to a robust carton. Let's have a look at the ID code on the tape. Afterwards, the carton is tape sealed and secured by a vertical and horizontal safety belt from an automatic belt packing machine. Finally, the carton will be wrapped by a film before shipment. For those full white reflective fabrics, which are quite long, we've also introduced a specialized cotton to protect it. The reflective fabric will be first wrapped by a film before being placed into the long cotton. So no matter how rough the shipment will be like, the products inside the cotton will remain undamaged. Likewise, it will also go through the automatic belt packing machine. And the film wrapping as well. This is the package ready for shipping. The pallet beneath the package facilitates the forklift truck delivery while keeping the wet away. This is a temporary warehouse where lots of packages will be shipped out in 2 days. Moving forward, we'll see a big warehouse where we store a big amount of most commonly used products, because we have some super big customers who might place a big order today and require us to ship the products out tomorrow. By the way, this is just one warehouse here. We have many others in other places. After we've finished our tour on the first floor, we're now on the 4th floor. As it's Saturday today and it's getting late, you can see the workers here begin to do the cleaning before they leave for home. Let's have a quick go through. So when the reflective tape is finished on the 1st floor, it's delivered to the 4th floor to develop more related products. The workshop on the 4th floor is for reflective piping, reflective yarn, and reflective warning tape. Reflective tapes can be cut into reflective yarn as narrow as 0.5 millimeter, and the one in my hand is 2 millimeter. This area produces reflective piping, which is widely used on outerwear. The machine is an automatic one. Will start working without stop when it's turned on. Then we come to the area for warning tape. The machine is also an automatic one. It will heat apply the reflective heat transfer film on the fluorescent base fabric when everything is set. As it's getting late and the machine is turned off, we can only get a glimpse of the workers doing checkups of the reflective warning tape. Finally, let's check out the lab office for our RD department. As you can see, the lab is well equipped with all testing machines, bottles of agents, chemicals, etc., so that our engineer can always do the research and development on the raw material. We believe that only by innovation and renovation can our company sustain our edge in the market and lead the way in our own industry. Before we leave this factory, it's worth to mention our effort in the waste recycling and environment protection. As you might know, lots of waste, especially the gas waste, will be generated during the production of adhesive and the reflective fabric. So the gas waste, especially the VOCs, will be collected, burned, and decomposed in our RTO system. The heat generated in the process will be recycled to burn the VOCs and dry our reflective fabric as well. Fantastic!
that's all for today's tour to this Changxing factory. Really appreciate your company. See you next time. Tomorrow, by the way, tomorrow I will bring you to our next factory. It's our Jinsang factory. Okay then, see you tomorrow. Now we are at the gate of the factory. At the right side of the factory, our Chinastar logo will be attached to this place. And at the left place, you will see that it's our guard office. Now, as everything is under moving from our old factory to our new factory, so not everything is organized. Okay, let's go and see what do we have in this office. Now we are on the second floor. As you know, this is a newly built. Everything is on decoration. This one, coating. Everything inside this, the equipment facility has been upgraded to its latest technology. Of course, I'd like to take you to go inside to check it, what it looks like, but as you know, it's highly confidential, so I cannot do that. Thanks for your understanding.